Good morning, everyone. It is day 3 of our short little section hike out here. And it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. Just getting out of camp. Our goal every morning is to get out by 8 o'clock. If y'all know me, you know I'm a get out at the door about 6 in the morning. But these ladies got to have their breakfast, oatmeal, and their coffee or their tea. So I lounge around while I'm waiting for them. Beautiful morning out here today. The place we stayed last night, apparently somebody had issues with a skunk a few days ago there. And they think it might have had some issues because they could not scare it away. And unfortunately they had to kill the skunk. So we when the wind was not blowing, we had the skunk smell, but fortunately the wind was blowing most of the night, so it wasn't too bad. But how beautiful is this? Look at these rhododendrons. What a way to get going in the morning. Deb just made a comment that this is the rockiest the trail's been since we started. And it looks like we're just about to come out of it now, so that's a good thing. We don't have far to go today. I think we're just doing 9 point something miles. Going to a shelter that fortunately has plenty of water. I think 2 creeks merge there. And we don't have to do a water carry. That water carry yesterday, that was a tough one. All water carries are tough because you're adding almost 5 pounds to your pack. And at the end of the day, when you're tired, it's not fun. Tomorrow, current plan is to just do a Nero into a parking area where we're going to get picked up by a shuttle and taken to Stanimals in Glasgow. It's a hostel I stayed at 2 years ago. Good hostel. Glasgow doesn't have a whole lot there, but they have everything that a hiker needs. They have a small grocery store, they have a small restaurant, and they have a post office. And of course the hostel. We don't need anything else. We're good to go. But we're going to stay there tomorrow night. Deb and I have the sweetheart suite. Yeah, I'm curious to see that. When I stayed there last 2 years ago, I stayed in the private room upstairs. But the sweetheart suite is actually sort of kind of outdoors. It's a shed that's been made into like a tiny house, and so it'll be good. But yeah, I think we're only doing 6 or 7 miles tomorrow, so we can get to the pickup point around noon. The shuttle driver's driving a little bit further than normal to pick us up. So it's good that we're getting in at noon because these shuttle drivers get very busy in the morning, taking people back to the trail. Very busy in the evening, bringing people back from the trail to the hostel. And yeah, we got some rocks going on here. I feel like I damn sure don't have trail legs, but I've got my ability to step in and around and on these rocks in a manner that's not dangerous to me. I feel like a mountain goat when I'm going through this stuff. Just pick your spot. Can't believe I'm not using trekking poles and I'm videoing and I'm catching the girls. Normally it doesn't work that way. All right. Oh man, these rhododendrons. Every time I look up from the trail, it's just beauty smacks you in the face. Ninja, if you're watching these, we're thinking about you, man. We're thinking about you all the time. It's kind of fun because we have such unique stories out here. And, of course, Ninja is a big part of that story. But We talked about you again last night, buddy. We miss you. We wish you were out here. Of course, we know that you did this section of the trail last year. So I don't know what your plans are. Part of me hopes that you're going to come back out and finish this trail because I know how bad you want to. But I also understand the health issues with the knees. More than probably most people. So, but just letting you know, we miss you out here. And we certainly haven't forgotten you. Never will. Never will. But, all right. Okay. Let me put this down a little bit. We'll be back later. A little over 2 miles into the trail today. I've left the ladies. I'm trying to hustle ahead to the shelter where I'm going to use the privy. I just wasn't in the mood to dig a cat hole this morning, so get ahead. The problem with this shelter and this privy is that 3 days ago there was somebody there that did have norovirus. So regular wipes with alcohol, hand sanitizer, that does not kill norovirus. But what I do have, I have bleach pads that I bought previously that I didn't need to use when we were following people with noro before. And so I'm going to get there ahead of the girls, get the privy cleaned up as best as I can for them and for me. I don't want noro. Nobody wants noro. Trail's hard enough without having crap come out both ends. So, whew. It does feel good though, because I'm out here rolling at my normal pace. And for people who know me, I'm a competitive individual. And having to bring up the rear it's like putting a collar around me with a chain. So every now and again I'll get an opportunity to get out ahead and put the pedal down for a little bit. Although I can still hear the girls behind me, so they're not too far back there. They're running about a 2 mile an hour pace. Right now I'm running about a 3 mile an hour pace. So I'll get there. I figure I left them with 1.5 miles left to go. I'll get there probably 15 minutes ahead of them based on that. So what a beautiful day. I'm just starting to sweat now. Today's not going to be a hard day. You'll see the graph at the end of the video. Most of today is downhill. I think there's only like 2,300 feet. I can't remember, somewhere around there of uphill for the whole day. But again, we're only doing 9 point something miles. But it's just mostly downhill. And tomorrow will be similar till we get to the end of the day. Originally, we had planned on for tomorrow. There's one big climb at the end of the day that we were going to do. But we decided to split that big climb up into two. We've got a couple of 70-year-olds hiking with us. We don't need to push it. We don't need to get anybody hurt, and I damn sure don't want to get my lady hurt. So we're going to split that in two. We're going to have Stanimals pick us up tomorrow around noon after, I think, just 6 or 7 miles. And originally we were going to do, I think, we're cutting it 3 miles short from what we had originally planned. Now, that'll work out. Split it up for the girls. We've kind of got this hike split into 3-4 sections, and we're running between 30 and 40 miles in each section. So, works out well. Navigator's getting her miles in, along with Deb, along with Abby, and I'm just along for the ride. I had originally planned on just meeting them at trailheads and providing trail magic to them and to others. And then I decided that the trail was calling me. And so now I'm hiking with them. And as is normal, first 2 days out on a hike like this, they suck. It just sucks because you're not in shape. You're not prepared for it. I don't care what you do. And by the end of each day, you're exhausted. But historically, my third day out is when I get rid of some of the soreness from day 1 and day 2 and can start to pick up some miles. So even though we're not doing big miles, I feel good. Oh, big old rabbit just took off. We've seen a few deer out here, a few rabbits. Had one rabbit, I don't know, it was yesterday. I think it was the day before yesterday, our first day out. Was playing dead on us and scared the crap out of the girls when he decided to take off. But, yeah, no bear, no snakes so far. All right, I'm gonna put this down for a bit. See y'all later. We've come a little over 5 miles. Got a little over 4 miles to go. It's gonna be a very, very easy day. We're coming down our biggest downhill for the day and getting ready to hit our biggest uphill, which it's not gonna be horrible. It's about 1.5 miles up, somewhere in that area. And on the graph, it looks pretty gradual. It shouldn't be too bad. We're just cruising along, no hurry. I feel better today than I have the last 2. It just, anytime you get back on the trail after a while, the trail wants to eat you. And just like last year and the year before, mainly the year before, when I changed shoes, these Ultra Olympus have that wider heel on it, and I keep kicking the side of my other foot. I've taped it up today, but it protects it from any more damage, but every time I kick it, it hurts like a son of a gun. I'm gonna have to put this down. There's a young man in the trail up here. Talk to you in a bit.